Everywhere you go on your weight loss journey, they're going to talk to you about moderation. Okay, moderation, moderation, moderation. You don't have to give up the foods that you love. You can eat the foods that you love and still lose weight. Can you do that? Absolutely. Will you be okay? No, you're going to suffer. So when I tell you that losing weight is easy, I'm talking about I want you to not suffer. All right. Have you heard those girls and boys who are like, oh, who've gained the weight back, right? They gain the weight back and then they say things like, oh, I'm so much happier, bigger. I'm so much happier, bigger. I was so miserable as a skinny person. Oh, being skinny, it made me sick, I was just suffering so much. I couldn't eat the foods that I wanted to eat. I couldn't do this and I couldn't do that. And I'm like, yeah, I know what you did. The reason you're suffering and you're out here coping, telling us that you're much happier now that you can eat a pizza. You're much happier now that you don't have to calorie count and you don't have to count this and you don't have to count that. It's because you did it wrong. It's because you were sleeping with your ex while trying to be in a healthy relationship. This is why we don't moderate. Okay? We don't moderate. All right? You don't know how to do it. You don't know how to do it, all right? As a person who's fat, I've said this before, if you're fat, you can't moderate. If you can have just a little bit, you would be little, all right? So don't listen to people who've never been fat talk to you about moderation. Just have a little bit, okay? And this is what I want for you so that you don't suffer, okay? And stop this thing of wanting your old life. Oh, I miss cake, I miss chocolate, I miss da-da-da, so that you don't miss your ex. Stop sleeping with him while you're trying to get into a relationship, all right? You're in this new relationship. You just met a new guy. It hasn't even been 2 weeks. You're already asking me about cheat meals. It hasn't even been 2 weeks. You haven't even started. You're already asking me, oh, when do we cheat? When do I get a cheat meal? You just met this guy, right? It's your first healthy relationship. This is the first time you're actually enjoying things. Your body is happy with you. Your body is enjoying certain things. Your body's like, oh, I can trust this girl now. I'm asking for food and she's actually giving me nutritious food. And your question is, when do I get to sleep with my ex? Are you insane? Are you insane? We're developing a healthy relationship with our bodies. Okay, your body has to trust you. Your body can't trust you if you're in and out, in and out, in and out. Okay, you're going to suffer. Okay, for the first 6 months, there's no cheating whatsoever. Do your best. Don't cheat. Eat properly. All right. When you're eating, eat the food that I talked about. All right. The food that I talked about. I'm not going to do this to myself again and have to do overlays. I'm tired. And I'm not doing it. Okay, but watch step 2. Okay, watch step 2. So my battery's low. Hold on. Okay, my battery's low. Sorry. Okay, I have about 10% to get this out. I want you to build up I want your body to get sensitive to where you can't handle toxicity. Okay, if you're still entertaining toxicity in the beginning of your journey, you're never going to be able to have the proper response to unhealthy food. Okay, right now, Mina, if I had cake today, I would be physically ill, right? I'm not talking about a little bit of cake. If I had like a slice of cake, a whole slice of cake, my whole day would probably be ruined. Okay, I'd be physically ill. All right. The only thing that you associate with cheat meals and these unhealthy meals is that you feel guilty after. That's the only feeling that you have when it comes to eating unhealthy. It's just the guilt. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I feel so guilty. But your physical body doesn't change. You don't get physically ill. All right. I want you to get to a place where you get physically ill because your body is so healthy. Your body is so clean. You're finally sensitive to toxicity. Okay, if you don't teach yourself, if you do not train your body to be sensitive to toxicity, you're not going to be sensitive to toxicity. All right, you're not going to have the right response to unhealthy food. Okay, you're not going to have the aversion to your ex that you're supposed to. All right, that boy that I don't know, what did your ex do to you? Broke your heart, left you for dead. Okay, and you're like, oh, I miss him because like when I was with him, I really felt good. We used to hang out together. We used to Netflix and chill. Now you've got someone who's flying you out, who's taking you out on nice dates, and he's taking care of you, and you're thinking about your toxic ex. You're thinking about cake? Guys, come on. That's insane, okay? I want you to build up a toxicity to your ex where even if he's in the area, right? If someone said, oh, he's in town, you start to get sick. Oh, why do I have a pimple all of a sudden? Oh, I've got a pimple. Oh, why am I breaking out? Why do I have a tummy ache? Why do I have a headache? Oh, he's in town. There's a spirit. There's a demon around. There's a demon. That's how you need to feel, all right, when you're eating unhealthy food. Okay, when you have unhealthy food, the first time, I remember I was clean for 3 months, and the first time that I made a mistake, I didn't really make a mistake. My mom, she had people coming over, and she said, oh, could you bake your biscuits or whatever, because we've got guests. And I was like, okay, sure, whatever. So I hadn't baked in a while, because, you know, I'm on a plan. I'm not eating carbs anymore, so why am I baking biscuits? But whatever. She needed the biscuits, so I baked them, and I was like, oh, I wonder what this tastes like. I haven't had a biscuit in like 4 months or something. So I had one, okay, and it was delicious. I'm good at baking, okay. It was delicious, and I was like, ooh, what's another one? And then I made coffee, and then by biscuit 3, I wasn't satisfied, like, but the deliciousness had gone away. Now I'm just like spiraling. I'm in a loop now. Now I'm high. I'm getting high. Do you know what I mean? And it's not delicious anymore. Now I'm just eating to eat, and I remember eating the 4th one, and then the 5th one, 6, 7. I had 10 biscuits. 10 biscuits. I baked at, I think it was, they were going to be at the house at 12 p.m. By 10 p.m. I was done baking. 10 a.m. Sorry, 10 a.m. I was done baking. My entire day was ruined. I was so sick that day. I was so sick because I had developed my body was so healthy. Like I'd been eating clean for so long that now my body doesn't know what to do with all of this toxicity that I've just brought into the house. My body's like, what's going on? What's going on? My mood was crazy. I drank a lot of water. I had to lie down. My entire day was ruined. The whole day. Okay, from 10 a.m. until the whole day. And then do you know what happened? I weigh myself every day. We'll talk about that as well, why you need to weigh yourself every single day, so that you can know what's actually happening in your body when you eat something, what's actually happening. All right. The next day, I gained 2 kilograms, 2 kgs off of 10 biscuits. It's not fat. I didn't gain fat, obviously. It's water retention. Okay. So I'm sorry. People are shouting here. Shouting. Gosh, sorry about that. Anyway, but my battery's low, so I can't like be waiting, and I need to get this out. I'm hiding my hair because it looks weird. It looks so weird. I had a problem. Why am I talking about myself? Hold on. What was I saying? You can't go back to your toxic ex, okay? I want you to build up the same sensitivity to unhealthy food that I have. Okay, so that you're not tempted anymore. And even if you do make a mistake, it's so severe that you're like, oh, I can't even eat cake. Like I don't eat cake because it's going to make me sad. It's going to make, I can have a little bit, but there's a line. I can't cross that line because I'm going to be physically ill. Okay, so you can't get into a new relationship and be happy. Oh, I want to be healthy in healthy relationships. You know, these people, you know, these men and women who are like still talking to their ex. They're still friends with their ex, but they want to be in a healthy relationship. Good luck, bruh. Good luck. Good luck with your life, okay? You're still talking to your ex, you're still friends with your ex, you're still following your ex on all these social media places, you're still touching base, and you don't have kids with this person, and I'm supposed to trust you and bring myself to you. No, you can't do that. Your body's going to give you the same consequence. So like I said, I gained 2 kilograms the next day, okay? That affected my entire week. That 2 kgs affected my entire, one day, just one day, 10 biscuits. What's 10 biscuits? You eat 10 biscuits. I used to eat 10 biscuits like it was nothing. Right? And nothing would happen to me because I hadn't built up toxicity. But now I gained 2 kilograms off of just 10 biscuits. Okay? It wasn't 10 kilograms of fat. Obviously, that's 10 biscuits are not going to make you fat in one day. If you continuously eat 10 biscuits. Yeah. Okay? That weight didn't stay on my body, but it took about 2 weeks to come off. 2 weeks for 10 biscuits. Okay? Absolutely not worth it. And I was sick, right? Even if it had been delicious, at least if it had been delicious and it was, my body said no. My body was like, what are you doing? Okay, so remember, you're building a healthy relationship with your body right now. So you can try new things. We're trying new things. Okay, do you like apples? Your body's like, I'm not really feeling apples right now. You don't force your body to continue eating apples because you like apples. You selfish person. You're abusive. It's an abusive relationship that you have with your body. Okay, so now you need to build trust. You need to be soft with your. You're building a healthy relationship with your body. My battery's about to die. I need to be quick. So it needs to trust you. Okay. So if your body doesn't like certain things, you stop. You don't force things. Okay. You don't force things. You're not supposed to be in an abusive relationship with your body. Okay. So if your body doesn't like certain foods and it's reacting negatively to certain foods, you stop eating those foods. Okay. You can reintroduce things a bit later. Like maybe your body can't tolerate apples right now. Maybe in a few months, you might build up a little tolerance for apples. You can try again. Okay, you don't force things, just leave it alone. Okay, so stop sleeping with your ex. Please, we don't moderate. Why don't we moderate? Because you need to build up a sensitivity. You don't have it. Okay, you don't have a negative response to junk food. All right, you can eat a whole cake and yeah, you might have a little stomach ache and feel guilty about it. Oh, I'm so emotional. I feel emotions. No, you don't even feel it physically because you're so toxic. All right? Because you're so toxic, your body doesn't even recognize that there's toxicity that's entered the room. You're so used to abuse, you don't realize you're being abused. Okay? So you need to build up sensitivity. This is why we don't eat. You don't cheat. We don't cheat. Stop asking me about cheat meals. Okay? It hasn't even been 2 weeks. You haven't even started. You're already asking me about cheat meals. Are you insane? Beat you. Okay, my battery is low. I need to go. I love you. Don't cheat. Don't be a cheater. Okay? Don't hang out with your ex. That's so embarrassing. Ugh. That's gross. Okay? All right, bye. I love you. Be healthy. No moderation. Okay? There's no moderation. We don't do that. You don't sleep with your ex while you're trying to be in a healthy relationship. Okay? Your body needs to trust you. Your body loves you. Your body is all you have. Take care of your body. Stop cheating. Oh, I need to have a cheat meal. You don't need to have a cheat meal. Your body doesn't like cake. Your body doesn't need cake. You don't even feel good. You don't feel good emotionally. The only thing you associate with eating unhealthy is how bad you feel and I'm so emotional. No, but physically, what are you doing to yourself physically? I want you to actually be able to feel it. And you're not going to get to that sensitivity if you continue to entertain the old life, all right? Because how are you going to know what's happening to your body, right? I told you about gaining 2 kilograms. If I had been on cheat meals every week, how am I going to know, right? Oh, I'm not losing weight. I don't understand why I'm not losing weight. It's because you're sleeping with your ex. I don't know why this man bores me. I feel like men who are good to me, like they're just so boring. I want excitement. I want excitement. The reason you think toxicity is exciting is because you're toxic. Okay? You are sick. That's why you want to cheat. It's because you're sick. Okay? To get well, you need to abstain completely from that person, that cake, that whatever it is that you think you need, that you can't live without. Oh, I can't live a life without. Go look in the mirror. Stand up. You know the drill. Look down. If you can't see her, if you can't see your friend, you're sick. We don't cheat. Okay? You can't do it. All right?